Sweet home, sweet chariot, how to carry me home. Sweet home, sweet chariot. Well, when listening to the excerpt of Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, an African American folk song, you might think that it's just a regular song, or it's not even as good as the contemporary music that we listen to now. But do you know that from these kinds of songs you can get more things than just our enjoyment or satisfaction? As Herbie Hancock once said, that a people's music, is the essence of who they are. Which means through music, we can see hidden things, such as the culture inside of songs. Hello, I'm Rafael, and I want to explain on how do we use traditional or folk music to uncover traditional cultures, leading to the bridging of its culture and our culture. As you know, there are many traditional musics ranging from different places and countries, and they all share different cultures and things. So, where can we uncover traditional cultures hidden inside the songs? The answer is through one of the most important aspects of traditional music, which is the lyrical aspect of it. We know the fact that the lyrical aspect of any type of music contains language, and they can even form poetic forms of literature. In traditional music, most of the lyrics are depicting the daily life of people at the time, old forms of poems, and literature at the time, or it even has ancient religious or spiritual aspects in it. So, as we all learn now, these songs act like windows to the past. Therefore, we can discover cultures from the past and even bridge the gap between our modern culture and their culture. So how can we dive deeper into the cultures inside these folk or traditional songs? As I mentioned, the lyrical aspects of traditional music are crucial for discovering cultures at the time, for these lyrics contain information of the past where the music was made. For example, the South African song Siyahamba, which was sung in the Zulu language, was actually a Christian hymn. This shows that the African culture at the time was heavily inspired by Christianity. So by analyzing these lyrics of traditional songs, we can see through the culture where the creator lives. But although it may sound simple, there are some obstacles we need to be aware of. The first one is the fact that these traditional songs are written using the traditional language, which most people don't understand. Nowadays, not many people understand or even have heard some of these traditional languages. In fact, only 40 to 50% of the world's population understand traditional languages. This shows how poorly people nowadays understand traditional languages. Another problem is that not many people are even interested in traditional music in the first place. Many people nowadays are more interested in modern contemporary music than traditional or folk music. So how we can simply make these people interested in traditional music? One of the best solutions is to make music more audible. By playing it everywhere, we can make people slowly become interested in traditional music. Playing it in public places such as public transports, shopping centers, etc. Or through online platforms such as advertisements or online music players such as Spotify and others. We can also create events such as concerts or live performances attracting large amount of audiences, thus giving them interest in traditional music. So that is also why we must support the making and the process of these kinds of performances or policies to be executed. So, as we know, there are many things that we can get from traditional music, especially the lyrical aspect of it. We can dive way deeper than we thought, even going as deep as depicting traditional cultures through music. This will allow us to bridge the gap between traditional and modern culture. So let's together, we learn, enjoy, and respect traditional music more, embracing it in our lives. Thank you.